Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing with all e.l.f. products. I love a good drugstore brand and e.l.f. is up there. It is definitely one of my top 3 inexpensive drugstore brands. They have so many wonderful products in their line. They have skincare products, they have makeup products. So today we are diving into some of my very favorites and testing out one new product to me. So if that sounds interesting, just stay with me. Let's start with the eyes. I am going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. It is one of the best. I don't think anybody will disagree. If you have super dry skin, I would recommend the hydrating version. I have super dry skin, at least under my eyes, and as long as I'm super hydrated, it works well. So no matter if you are oily or dry, hydration is key. So we are putting this on our eyes as eye primer, and we are going to set that with a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. It says glow, but don't let that scare you. It is a very subtle, healthy, I would call it a healthy glow, not a glitter glow. So we are just using this for the purpose of setting. Next, we're going to prime the face so that has a minute to set, and I'm going in with the Matte Putty Primer. Also very good. They have a matte version, a regular version, a dewy version, and now they have an acne version that is green. So it's color correcting, and I believe it helps with your acne. So I just went in backwards with my nail. Comment below if you have tried the acne version yet. So I'm going to focus this on my T-zone, because that is where I get the most oily and where I have pores. So I'm basically spreading and pressing. And while that sets, let's go ahead and jump in with our eye look. I'm going to zoom you in. Best e.l.f. shadows that you can get, in my opinion, are these little bite-sized palettes right here. I believe I have 4 of them. The one I'm going to use today is called Carnival Candy. They are $3 or $4, and the quality is fantastic. So I'm looking at my lip shade that I chose, and I am going in with this brick color right here. I'm going in with my Sigma E27. And I'm just going to focus this on the crease. I would say if you were going to buy any shadows at the actual drugstore or Walmart, it would be e.l.f. or Profustion, if you're able to get your hands on it at your local Walmart. These are the best shadows that I have gotten at that type of location. I love Juvia's Place. If you're at Ulta or shopping Ulta online, that's a very inexpensive brand. ColourPop has some great palettes, also sold at Ulta or Ulta online. But if you're looking for inexpensive, and we're getting more into high-end, there are some great shadows out there as well, but this performs as good as a lot, if not more, high-end brands. It is so easy to work with. I'm just taking my time in that crease with that one shade. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cream shade right here on the lid. I actually forgot. I have a Budge shadow stick. I want to play with this, so I'm going to put this on the lid as well, and we can go right over that cream shade. Not going to hurt anything. Now I'm applying that, and then what I'm going to do is take a shadow brush and blend out those edges. That same brush I used for the transition and crease shade. I love it. Let's go ahead and take care of the other eye. Nice fresh pop of color, very nice. Let's see what this looks like on the bottom. I think what I'll do is take a deeper shade just to go along really close to the lash line, just to give it a little more definition. I'm going to go in with one of the Sigma liner brushes, and I'm going to go, I think I'm going to choose this shade here now. I like that. We'll go in with a little liner. Use that as liner as well on top. Very nice. And we will go ahead and put some liner on the top lash line. This is the Jen Atkin collab that I do believe is still available. Last I saw it was on sale. I don't love this on my bottom waterline, as I have seen it smudge, but it does fine on the top. And for a wooden pencil, it's pretty creamy and easy to apply. Very nice. Let's go back into the complexion. I'm going to zoom you back out. Okay, let's get into this complexion. We are already primed with our matte putty primer, and we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, which I did mention in another video that I did feel it was a little thicker than my preferences tend to be. So I'm going to try it today with a damp beauty sponge and see if that helps. I just put one pump on the back of my hand. We may need more, we shall see. I'm just going to take a sponge. I do very much enjoy the e.l.f. one as well. I just have this one out and ready today. But e.l.f.'s sponge is nice, and I love their camo sponge that they have. That's the Camo Concealer sponge. That I use all the time. I even use it dry. But let me just show you on half of my face. So for a CC cream, this is one of the best coverage CC creams. As you can see here, coverage. Here, not so much. So let's just do one layer, and it does feel lighter using a beauty blender. Or I should say beauty sponge. This is not a beauty blender. I think this is from Luxie. I like the other e.l.f. foundation as well. I believe it's called the Flawless Finish. e.l.f. has good complexion products, good eye products. I mean, truly, I do believe probably e.l.f. I don't know, would it be a tie between e.l.f., Wet n Wild, and Essence? I have a lot of favorite products from all three of those brands. Let's jump in with some concealer under the eyes. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This stuff is very strong, so I'm going to start with a little bit on my hand. A little dab will do ya of this stuff. I'm just taking a little bit at a time and stamping it in. So still plenty on my hand, and I think we are at a good coverage level under the eyes. You can use your finger to press that out just a little bit more. Let's set this with the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. It doesn't add shine, it just gives the skin a nice healthy appearance. I do enjoy it. Let's go ahead and bronze with another bite-size product. This is a face duo in the shade Coconut, and it has a highlight on the other side. Convenient. I'm going to use a Luxie brush, go in on the bronzer side. This bronzer does have a little bit of a glow to it, but again, I see no shimmer. It's just got a very healthy glow. I usually use their primer infused bronzer that is matte, but this is nice. For the highlight portion of this palette, subtle but pretty. Sun-kissed. Okay, before we get into blush, I need to do something about these eyebrows. So let's go ahead and throw some of our e.l.f. Wow Brow in them. And I do have to cheat. I do not have an e.l.f. brow product in my current rotation. However, I have the $2 pencil that is a little bit thicker. I will post a picture. My mother loves that one. That is for a very quick, easy, done look. I prefer a slightly more precise tip. So e.l.f. does have that as well. I just don't have one currently, but I have tried it and I like it. I'm going to cheat and use my Essence one today that is very similar. Just a little added definition from this, I think $2.99 Essence pencil. And then we'll throw on the e.l.f. Wow Brow, just to help set, give a little color. I have used this by itself for a very quick and easy brow look. If you have fuller brows, you're gonna very much enjoy this Wow Brow, but if you have very sparse brows like me that need some help, you might want to invest in a pencil as well. Good. Brows are on. Now I do have my only new product to me to try today is I'm testing out some cream and stick blushes for a ranking video. I'm very much enjoying cream blushes. And I picked up this e.l.f. Monochromatic multi-stick here. And this is in the shade Bronzed Cherry. So we shall see. This is what it looks like on my hand. It goes on very, very easy, and I'm just not sure how I'm gonna put this on. I think what I wanna use is my e.l.f. stipple brush, and I think what I'll do is I'll put some on my hand, like so, and then I'm going to tap it off my hand and very carefully put it on my cheeks. I tried it the other day with a sponge and it removed my foundation, so I was not thrilled about that. But honestly, I don't apply a lot of things with a sponge. Unlike, I'll put my foundation on with it. Okay, this is a very, very glowy, glittery blush. Not sure I love it. Tell me what you think. It's just got a lot of, looks like glitter particles in it. So, not sure about that. Looks like it might work well for the lips, but that's not what we're doing for our lips today. I'm gonna wipe that off. And I'll have to keep you posted on how it wears, but not sure. I'm gonna tone that down a little bit with my powder brush just in the center of the face, because we don't want the blush coming that far over. Okay, next we're going to jump in with the liner that I chose, and this is from the Retro Paradise collection. I'm not sure how many lip liners e.l.f. has on their website right now. I think they are coming very soon, because they had this, it was a 3-pack of lip liners that came with the gloss. I didn't care for the gloss, I love the lip liners, and then when they had the Jen Atkin collab, they had the dual lipsticks where there was a liner on one side and a lipstick on the other, and I love them. I actually just got back from vacation and wore the brown and red the whole time. So hopefully more are coming, or if I can find this Retro Paradise, I will absolutely link it. And this is one of the lip liners from that. But they're great lip liners. I'm going to go all the way through because I have a lip gloss that I'm going to use. I just realized I didn't finish the eyes. Let's throw on some mascara. Here's the good old Lash It Loud mascara. I do enjoy it. e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, in my opinion, have really started figuring this part of the makeup industry out. I never had a good mascara from Wet n Wild, and currently they have my favorite mascara, which is the Big Papa, so they figured it out, and this one is right up there with it. I did have to learn how to apply this because the type of bristles, it's very easy to poke your eye, so I just have to be aware of myself, but if I am careful applying it, it really does a nice job. See, this first coat just gave me lots of length, and then when I go in for the second coat, that's when it's going to give me the volume that I want. So it is great. Seems to wear well. I don't think I've tested it on the beach or heavy, heavy hot weather. If you have experienced smudging or flaking, please comment below. But for the price, this is absolutely worth trying because this is a good mascara. There we go. Looks nice. Let's throw a little on the bottom. Okay. So the last product that I'm going to show you is another product from their Mint Melt line, and this is their lip plumping gloss, and it is in the shade Chocolate Chip. Smells like Andy's Candies. I just sniffed it a second ago and got it on my nose. Okay, so this one has some color to it. I will swatch it, because I know it's hard to tell when I have lip liner all over. I have had other glosses from e.l.f. that I did not enjoy. For some reason, I very much enjoy this one. So if you have a lip gloss from e.l.f. that you'd like, please comment. So this is what it looks like, and it does have some color to it. I can feel the tingle, the minty tingle on my lips. It is quite enjoyable. I am a sucker for a nice brownie nude. I hope that you enjoyed playing with some e.l.f. goodies. My favorites, if I had to tell you my favorites, definitely the concealer, the Halo Glow. I mean, I really think that this makes your skin look beautiful. The mattifying primer is going to help me with my T-zone. So, but so many, the eyeshadows, if you've not tried these eyeshadows, I don't know what you're waiting for. They are so inexpensive. Go grab. I haven't heard anything bad about any of the different variations of it. I love the jalapeno one. That's all greens. I love this carnival one. There is another one that has a nice cool tone brown and a taupe in it. They're beautiful. I've gotten them as gifts for people. I love them. So many great things from e.l.f. Comment below your favorite e.l.f. product, because if there's more that I can try, I would like to. The only thing I'm feeling uncertain about today is this Monochromatic multi-stick, and it could just be the shade. But it is a little more shimmer than I like. I am more of a matte, or at least a natural finish blush, and then highlight on the cheeks. Because I would imagine if you have a lot of texture to hide, this would not be a great smoothing type blush, but it is not tacky on my skin, which I do appreciate. I do not like a glossy blush that feels like I just put lip gloss on my face. So 99.9% hits, established favorites. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to my channel before you leave. Leave a comment to let me know you were here, and I so appreciate you spending some time with me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.